Hi there, my name is Michelle from Equality Pays, and I'm a gender pay gap consultant. And I am in the process of putting together a number of videos specifically for LinkedIn because I'm really passionate about demystifying gender pay gap data. I think it's important that even though we have the reporting, which is done every April, I think it's really important to dig deeper to understand what the story behind the data is, and to dig a little deeper into what firms say they're going to put in their action plans, but also to really unpick what they're saying in their narrative too. Now, one of the things that I often see is that an organisation will say, we have a pay gap of X amount, and one of the things that we're going to do is to recruit more women because we are male dominated industry, male dominated company, and we simply don't have it. Now, to a certain extent, that's fine if the numbers don't stack up, that you're an organisation and the demographics show that there are lots more men than women in the first place, as well as lots more men in senior positions than women, then okay, fair enough. But that in of itself isn't enough. And also you really need to think about the how. How are you going to do this? Because you can't just literally pull women off the streets and make them come and work in your firm. You're obviously looking for people that have the right set of skills or the ability to learn the skills that you're looking for. You want it to be a good fit for them and for you. And so one of the things that I see is people say that they will look at their recruitment process. In doing this, I would dig further because there are questions that you would need, as an organisation, you would need to ask yourself about your recruitment process. And the first thing really is, do you even have one? Is it really ad hoc? Is it quite haphazard, or is there a process that's in place for whoever your hiring team are for them to follow? And that is where you need to look to see if there are biases. So where is it that women tend to fall out of the recruitment pipeline? So is it at job advert stage? Is it that the language that's used in the advert of putting? Are you asking for things that are not really necessary, but putting emphasis on them as a must have? Are you discouraging people that have any kind of career work? Do you have a really narrow focus in terms of where you expect people to come from, as in you expect people to come from certain universities or certain educational background? You want them to have X amount of years experience. Are there things that you are putting into the job description that you have always done, but you don't really have an idea as to why you're doing it? And does it exclude people? Do people read it and think, oh, well, I think I possibly could do that job, but they're asking for three things that I really don't have and I can't fudge them, so I'm not going to apply. So that could be one thing. Is it that people are applying, but they're not making it through application stage? So again, it's looking at, well, what are you looking for when you're sifting? And the things that you're looking for, are they excluding people who could actually have the talent to work in your organization? But are you viewing talent in through a very, very narrow lens? The next thing you ask yourself is interview stage. It could be that women are getting to interview stage, but they are not being offered the post or they're refusing the post. Now, there could be some really rich information for you to gather. Is there bias in your interview process in terms of the questions that are asked or the kind of feel of the place, or are you offering jobs to women and then they're saying that they don't want them for whatever reason? Again, these are things for you to consider, because the recruitment process isn't a one-stop shop. There are lots of different points, and so I think it's important for organisations to find out, well, where is it that women are either not inserting themselves into, or where is it that they're falling out of? And so if you feel that your recruitment process is somewhere that you need to focus on, I would look at those 3 or 4 points that I've just given you, because that will help you to really unpick the practice behind your recruitment process, and it will help you to unpick where there may be unintended bias, and it will help you to see things from a different lens and a different perspective, and it will help you to identify, well, are the things that you're doing, is the behaviours of your hiring team, are they conducive to having a diverse workforce, or are there things in there that are putting people from applying or from accepting a role in the organisation? If you need any help with doing that work, in unpicking those stories and working out frameworks to try and reduce that bias, then please do get in touch with me. You can either comment in this video below or send me a private message. I hope you found this useful, and